Ravin De Silva.
Hello and welcome to www.thepapare.com, and you are tuned in live as we bring you pictures from London Place as CRNFC host Yafos Sports Club. As we see the Yafos lineup, they have 3 changes coming in with Manu Kapera, Parakram Ratnaka and Nirmal Wickramasinghe in the front row.
He is the CRNFC team. Tanuja Jayavira, Amit Gurusinghe, Ashan Darling in the front row. Shehan Kalaniyagoda and new boy Navin Marasinghe moves from number 8 to the lock position in the club game.
Ravin Alexander will be the man in charge from the centre, and he will be assisted by Callum Sundarowan, and isn't in any team's favour, but the team that adapts to the conditions best will have the best shout.
Ishara Madhushan kicks off, and the ball actually does manage to go up in the air, which sometimes it doesn't in these conditions. Kamindu De Costa fields and will opt for the safety of a little bit of distance. And making his comeback into Sri Lanka Club Rugby, Piyum Jayasinghe makes his first run but concedes also the first penalty as Ravin Alexander is right on the spot. Piyum was completely isolated, and Kamindu De Costa, his opposite number, takes it quickly and goes. It's not going to be a day for penalty kicks. Straight through the middle goes Navin Marasinghe. Quick ball for De Costa. Little kick through put in by Kushan Taridu, and it looks like it's the first try of the game for Gamanu Chetia, and yes it is.
More of that as the ball was knocked on into touch.
Air Force managing to win that line out and get the relative safety of a couple of phases. Real pressure, but the try will be scored, and Lasindu Ishan Karunatilaka extends his lead at the top of the try scoring. Tanuja Jayavira spinning towards the try line. De Costa looking for Gamunu Chetia this time. Chetia finds himself in the close quarters, still going. No tackle made yet. It's not over the line, says the referee. Remember that it's a goal line dropout now if Sia can't ground the ball. De Costa reaching one-handed into that line, and Tenukanane Akara throws the dummy and falls over. It was always coming.
And once the Shramaf went from the back door to Tenukanane Akara, he had just one thing on his mind, and that was all about just throwing that dummy and diving over, and that's exactly what he did. As over 20 minutes gone. He connects well, and Tenukanane Akara.
A knock on, says the referee, so he'll come back for a penalty, and De Costa takes it quickly again. Goes very close to the try line, and Ravin De Silva manages to take it off his skipper, and in the end it's Ran De Silva who touches down. And that's the end of the first half. Referee Ravin Alexander blows a turnaround.
22 points to nil. CRNFC leading here at London Place at the end of the first half.
Errors creeping up towards the end of that game, toward the end of that first half. And now the underfoot conditions will become a little bit trickier, although this CR ground is probably one of the best maintained grounds in the country. It drains pretty fast, but allowing Lasindu Ishan a few less defenders to run at. Pramod Padmasankar is the man who will be entrusted with that first tackle, but they're not going that way, they're going the opposite way. Tenukanane Akara gives it to Kamindu Yasas, and that's a lovely little step from Kamindu Yasas, stepping inside the field of play. It was not an easy pass to take, and you can see that the three quarters enjoyed that one.
Intensify a bit more. Tenukanane Akara from the far touchline. makes no mistake. 29 points to nil. CRNFC in with a comfortable lead.
He's well dealt with by Nadun. Madhushankar using him in the tram lines quite a bit. Hands over the tackle is the call from referee Ravi Alexander, and Sudat Bandara will go quickly, but it's a clumsy tackle. Really clumsy tackle by Navin Marasinghe, who knew immediately that he was going to go to the bin. Okay, who is a perfectionist, I have to say. Need to go 80 minutes to really make an impression on the top side, Kandy, and of course the other sides that they'll meet along the way. Another yellow card, so that's not helpful. Randul Serenayaka, almost as soon as he's come on, has to go off. So this is something that Aryapala does well. Madhushan to Idda Malgoda. Idda Malgoda shows and goes and gives a lovely soft pass to Pramod Padmasankar. I'm sorry, it's Udesh Madhushankar.
In him, as we see him, he just stepped on the accelerator, and then that lovely pass to the number 7, who was trailing in and coming at good pace, diving over 4.
Idda Malgoda. It's a pass way back, coming from depth, Air Force. Just not enough gas to run onto that one from Aaron Pereira. And that's the game. CRNFC winning this one comfortably in the end, 29 points to 5, largely thanks to a brilliant first half performance. Fifth day goal pitch, where it doesn't matter whether top team is playing the bottom team. That's the confirmation of the full-time score here on the Papare.com. CRNFC 29, Air Force 5.
The game ended at 29 points to 5. 5 tries for CRNFC, converting 2, while Air Force just managed that solitary try.